Hi, magandang araw, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this is to the senators or the congressman and woman who I feel have the power or have the authority to help me, to help me with this case because this is happening in the Philippines. This is your country. This is what the country has allowed these criminal to do and why they're able to evade the law. If you can please also watch the other video that I made for the Supreme Court. I have appealed to the Supreme Court and I really hope you can help me because of my case with the judge who sabotaged my case because he took money from the criminal, this guy Rafi. Rafi took 5.2 million of my money. He refused to return it to me. And because the judge knew how much that was, the judge cut a deal with him. So they split up that money. That's what's happening here. And he is going to make that impossible to prove that he's doing that because he is a professional scammer. The judge, he's a seasoned judge. He's probably close to retirement. This is why I need your help ASAP. I need this case to be expedited before he retires because he's gonna get away with it. And all of the lawyers I've spoken to in the Philippines, there are dozens of lawyers I've spoken to in the Philippines. I've spoken to them and they've told me how dangerous this judge is and that they're telling me to be extra careful because he's a vindictive judge because of Buffy. They are both really bad. But I got the Supreme Court doing that because all of the lawyers in the Philippines are saying his retirement, his pension should be forfeited. You should forfeit his pension because of what he's been doing and who knows how long he's been doing it and to how many cases, how many people has become victim of his greed and his arrogance. This judge is bad news. It's a bad news to the Filipinos in the Philippines. For my appeal to you, to the lawmakers in the Philippines, I know Ruben Padilla, you are the number one, I think, in the senatorial race. Tulfo, I don't know really what you guys do so much in the Philippines. I just know you are the senators there, and Senator Bato, and uh, there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of you that I know you just want justice. You guys understand that no one is above the law, not the judge, not the people that has money. So because of Buffy has stolen my money, right? The 5.2, and he tried to sell shares of his company that's not even registered to SEC. The same crime he's committed that Neri Miranda committed, yet Neri Miranda went to jail. And I know I know she's been able to bail herself out, but that's but this Buffy guy, he keeps bragging about how his own driver is supposedly connected to the Supreme Court because the driver's aunt or uncle or some relatives works at the Supreme Court or is one of the Supreme Court justice. Like, so I understand the saying in the Philippines when they say that in the Philippines, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Is this why the criminals are getting away? Is it really okay for you guys to see someone like Buffy just keep 5.2 million of my money and the judge cutting the deal with him, and after the judge collecting or charging me 1.3 million to sue Buffy? Like, look at this perfect crime they have created, they committed. And I know it takes more than one or two people to commit this kind of crime. This In this magnitude of crime, you need more than two people. That's why if you just allow me to just help you, show you who these people are, so that these people can also be tried and be punished, including the PDEA department, where I reach out to that person who's the manager of the pedia department in Manila, has done nothing to reprimand the other person who supposedly Buffy hired to kill me. Like, there is so much crime. There's so many of these people that can be locked up for good. I don't want to destroy their lives, but if these people are not put in jail or are not fined, if they're not penalized for their crime, they're going to be emboldened and they're going to be bigger criminals in the future. By not arresting these people, by not putting these people in jail, you're only weaponizing these criminals to commit bigger and greater crime to humanity. This is a very scary thing. I don't know what else is scary when a criminal and a judge are in cahoot, when they're working together to evade the law, and at the same time, so that they can get rid of me because I'm the only one left pursuing them, because all of their other victims, they just went and cried, and all they say is, ipapaubaya ko na lang sa Diyos. Alam mo kung bakit? They've only been scammed by the hundreds of thousands of pesos. I'm saying only, in comparison to how much they took from me. Those victims, they lost 100,000 pesos, 800,000 pesos, nothing in a million. But because of my 5.2, they both, the judge and Buffy, they both want to get rid of me. In other words, they want me dead. They literally attempted on my life twice. Why does there need to be a dead body before you can investigate and before you go after these criminals? A lot of their victims are not here to testify because they're dead. They're already 6 feet under. But I'm still alive. I'm here to tell you everything about these criminals. I'm still alive, and I am grateful beyond measure. You cannot put a price tag on anyone's life. I'm just happy to be alive, but in pursuit of justice, I was about to get killed. But I'm still alive, and I need your help. I really need your help. Get rid of these people. Wala. Sobrang dumi na ng Pilipinas sa sobrang daming scammer. I know Chinky Tan covered this on his YouTube channel where he talked about Philippines, in all of Asia, Philippines has the most scammers. That is scary, you guys. That's why this cannot be delayed. I don't understand why a judge would think that killing me is the best solution so that Buffy gets away with his crime. But now I understand. It's because Buffy would turn on him, right? So that's why this is a scary crime. I don't know who wrote the script. It sounds like a scary movie. But whoever wrote that script, I'm telling you, between the judge and Buffy, they have written the perfect script. They plotted the perfect scheme for murder, for this heinous crime they were going to commit. I am begging you to please stop these guys. More people will be hurt. Please. Thank you. Thank you very much.